After Deadpool gets drunk, he infiltrates the jail where Hydra Commander was kept. He finds him and empties his gun on Hydra Commander, and takes the police car to a graveyard and digs out a bag that he hid from everyone. He takes the bag with him to solve a problem with his friend Terry, who is actually moving out because he found out Deadpool almost got his daughter killed. So he pulls a gun on Wade, to which Wade shows the bag that he was holding consisted money he earned for Terry and his kids by doing his runs. But Terry gets so pissed that he almost fired his gun, but he stops as his kids walk out of their house and gets in his car with his kids, leaving Wade all alone. Wade walks in the kitchen to find something to eat. He gets a call from Cable, who tells him that he will be taking responsibility of Ellie from now on, to which Deadpool almost drops the sausage he was eating, and gets so angry that he crashes out and breaks the phone, unplugs the gas pipes, and stuffs some paper into the toaster and causes the house to burn into ashes and runs away in the fire truck. But Old Man Logan steps in and asks Wade what kind of shit life is he living in and tells him to stop for a minute and do something with his life, even though Wade is a poster boy for bad decisions. So Deadpool walks into the Avengers Museum with a jerry can and throws gasoline at every single pictures of his with the Avengers and his innocent family. He burns everything with the whole building again as he walks away, leaving everything behind, and goes to rob a gun shop, takes a gun. As he walks out, he sees a biker and knocks him out cold to take his bike and leaves the town. Walks away, leaving everything behind. Tony Stark realizes he is absolutely cooked because he is stuck inside the nervous system of a literal space god called the Progenitor, with Eternals and X-Men, which Tony absolutely hates, to which Mr. Sinister starts acting up immediately, asking if he can rummage through Thor's closet for a hot new look since Thor no longer exists. But Tony doesn't find it funny and tells Sinister to stop making jokes because the world is literally dying, and Captain America is out there fighting for his life. Sinister basically tells him that it's his fault because the giant space god is based on Tony's nervous system, so they're all in this mess because he's a terrible person. But suddenly, some nasty celestial antibodies show up, looking like green-tongued nightmares. Sinister tries to use magic pheromones to sneak past them, but he gets absolutely wrecked, so he switches to Plan B, which is just screaming at Wolverine to start stabbing everything while the team is busy brawling. Sinister starts hitting on Jean Grey, telling her he has a bad habit of being attracted to mean redheads. They try to follow Makari to safety, but Tony walks straight into a trap. The glowing green hexagons swarm Stark, trapping him in a mental hell loop. Tony starts hallucinating his dead friend Yinsen, who reminds him he was the first to die for the suit. Then Captain America and War Machine show up in his head, just to tell him he is weak and that he snaps his friends' necks like they are nothing. It gets worse when a ghost Thor and an angry Hulk show up to remind him he is just an addict who is addicted to saving the world for the high. And then finally, Black Widow and Hellcat appear to tell him his moral compass is absolutely whacked, and he is missing pieces of his soul, after which he finds himself in his parents' car the night they had an accident and died. Tony starts to get lost on his own thoughts, to which his father walks up to him from the burning car, and he apologized to Tony for leaving him when he needed him most, and told him how proud he was for never giving up. He reminded Tony that he was too hard on himself and needed to ease up a little. As Tony wakes up to see the X-Men and the Eternals trying their best to wake him up, he tells them that he saw his parents, and his dad told him Tony was all they could have hoped for. When the Avengers were about to die, floating lifelessly in the cold vacuum of space, Black Widow and the Guardians of the Galaxy swooped in to save them, but their rescue mission was ambushed by an alien army. With enemy ships closing in, Star-Lord came up with an insane plan. Launch Thor and the Hulk directly into the enemy's power core like a missile, as two of the heavy hitters team up and smash through those aliens like Bonnie Blue getting smashed by those men's. The duo returns to the ship with their companions. Taking a time to recover, they again get attacked by the enemy, to which Thor gets annoyed and barges in straight at the mothership, doing a cool superhero landing. Hulk gets bricked up and decides to join the one and only Noobmaster 69 in the battle to give him some handjob. They both smash those green shits into a pulp, but Thor gets overpowered due to the numbers, so Hulk comes to save him. Thor gets serious and goes straight to the core of the ship and uses his full strength to destroy it, which creates an explosion so big that it almost kills him, but Hulk saves him. But what they didn't know was that Thanos had just acquired a cosmic cube, using it to instantly wipe the ancient elders of the universe from existence. As the Avengers finally caught their breath, they looked up to see a massive, glowing Thanos looming over the entire galaxy.